In Japanese, it's Keiwa no Ishiji. So it's basically anyone who died during not only the Battle of Okinawa, but for an Okinawan, anyone who died in World War II from 1931 when Japan attacked China up to a year later after the Battle of Okinawa finished due to Battle of Okinawa injuries. So in total, we have 149,658 Okinawans listed on here. So we're in the Okinawan section now. We are in this is Kadena, and then this starts Okinawa City right here. And so it's just listed, it's broken down by what part of the section you are. So like this is the people from Ikehara section of Okinawa City, and then it just lists people. So you can see like we have Shimabukuro, Shimabukuro, Shimabukuro. So these are probably all family members who died together in the Battle of Okinawa. And most people who have Okinawan relatives of any kind, you probably have someone in your family who's out here because there was just so much death. It also includes anyone else who fought in the Battle of Okinawa and who died up to a year after the Battle of Okinawa too. So that includes like US military members. It also includes UK. So the British were actually supporting the Navy down in some of the islands to the south. So they have 82 people from the UK who died. Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea. Of course, there's a lot more people from Taiwan and the Koreas that died in the war. We just don't have their names. So it's not listed out here. For the US, we have 14,010 people listed, UK 82, Taiwan 34, North Korea 82, and South Korea 381. So in total, we have 242,225 people who are listed on here. So primarily Okinawans. Oh, and of course the Japanese. Sorry, I forgot to list the Japanese. Japanese is 77,978 people, yeah.
Question mark on some of the headstones, what are these?
Yeah, so this is when they realized they made a mistake. Like, actually, this person didn't die during the Battle of Okinawa, so they are related to the war, so they can erase the name and then they're corrected. Also, every year, so if you can find proof, like, hey, this person in my family, my great aunt died, here's some proof that my great aunt died, they add it on. So in the back, there's like add-on stones that every single year on that June 23rd, they add on more people's names. So it's a changing monument. Every year the number of names goes up based upon what they found out. So this year I think they added,
An
American got added for the first time in like 10 years or so, and there were a whole bunch of people from Osaka who were added. I think they added about 80 names this year if I remember correctly. So for the most part, I think an Okinawan family might come out here on the Okinawan Remembrance Day. So they'll come here, they'll find their family's name, and then maybe make sure it's clean, wash it off, maybe put some flowers, put some incense below, but then just make sure to take it home so it doesn't leave anything dirty around. This Prime Minister also usually comes on the Okinawan Independence Day, and it's pretty interesting because people will like boo and like yell things at the Prime Minister, so it's a little bit different than you would expect of Japan society, but a lot of times Okinawans don't like their Prime Minister and don't like the message that they're putting out there. I think it's kind of, if we think about like the Vietnam Memorial, how would the Vietnam Memorial be? It would be very different if we also listed all the names of the Vietnamese people who also died in the Vietnam War. So it's just a very different way of thinking about a memorial. So not only are we mourning our people who we lost in the war, but we're mourning all of them, and we just want peace. And I think for people who lived through the Battle of Okinawa, like their whole goal is, we had this horrible, hellish experience in our life, and we don't want anybody else to repeat it, so we just don't want war in the world. Yeah. Any questions? We good? Okay, so we'll go up to the museum and I'll buy everyone's ticket, and then we'll set up some times for those of you who want to come with me, we'll set up a time to go look at the suicide beaches. And then for those of you